Staedtler, my goodness, thank you, finally! You guys released the Mars Lumograph Digital. It's actually here. We covered this 2 years ago in November 2021 at the Wacom Connected Ink trade show in Tokyo, and here it is. It's finally here. This is the Mars Lumograph Digital by Staedtler. They had the Mars before, but it's never had this particular one. This is EMR. This has a hexagonal shape. Of course, it's made out of real wood. It is made in Germany, and you get replacement tips in the box. You can also pull that open if you want to display it for retail purposes. This is a review sample sent to us from Staedtler, so thank you to you guys so much, Staedtler, for sending us this sample. You will see here that if you check our YouTube channel, we had our hands on this a while back. Oh man, I love this. I love how long it is. This is one of the longest styli we've ever had. We're going to compare it to a couple other styluses. As you see, we have our coffee mug full of styluses here. We're also going to weigh it in just a second. Let's explore the box. So you get just a normal kind of regular cardstock box. You do get a puller tool with the Staedtler replacement tips. If you want to pause the video, you'll be able to find these tips on the internet if you lose them, or we sell them, of course. We're a distributor of them. Soft non-slip surface. It is a very soft kind of matte. It's less sticky than the Norris Digital, which is the yellow and black ones. You have a 0.7 mm tip, so it's a little bit different than the standard Wacom tip that fits in the Remarkable and bigme and everything like that. Of course, there's no charging, there's no pairing because it works off of EMR, electromagnetic resonance, via Wacom. You don't need batteries, you don't need anything like that. You know, I gotta toot my own horn. I knew it was longer than other ones even before I measured it. I honestly had no mathematical conclusive evidence of that, but I could feel it with my hands. The Apple Pencil, the bigme pencil, the Amazon Scribe pen, the Onyx Nova pen, which is magnetic, and the Note for Onyx books Pen 2 Pro, which is up until now one of the longest pens, but as you can see, the Staedtler Mars Lumograph is longer. I love how this fits in your hand, and we're going to weigh it, and we're also going to try it out on a couple devices. If you guys have noticed, we've been weighing a lot of things lately because you always ask for it. So what do we got? We got 14 on the Note. We have 15 on the Kindle Scribe. The Apple Pencil, for all you tablet users out there, is sliding all over the place. We have 18 on that one. Bigme pen is traditionally a little bit more on the heavy side, 17. And the Pen 2 Pro, 16. How heavy is the Lumograph? Lightweight like a pencil. It is 8 grams. This thing is featherweight, and in fact it is made out of wood, but the EMR transmitter is only about that long. The rest is just regular core for ergonomic purposes and for aesthetic purposes. This is a very lightweight pen. It feels good in your hand. If you're one of those kind of sketch artists that like to kind of put your pinky out and not make any contact with the screen while you're doing your sketches, you can do that. You can get really into it like that. Staedtler does have stickier tips. Traditionally, they are not as fluid and grindy as a traditional Wacom tip, like the ones in the bigme and the Remarkable and the Onyx. That's going to be a coarser kind of grindy feel, almost like a pencil. This one is feeling almost like a marker. It has that really sticky resistance, and it is quite grippy. You can see it almost does not slide around at all. And a lot of pens, if you go like that, it'll slip off. But the Staedtler won't do that. So I would say it's not exactly a natural pencil-like feel. Even though it looks like a pencil, they kind of missed the mark on that one. I would have went with the Wacom kind of Remarkable tips with this form factor. Makes the most sense to me personally, but it does give you a decent amount of control. So I do like it, but you know what it is? It's a very spongy and sticky feeling. So the tips actually flex in comparison to the graphite build. Now we're going to take this out just for a second because we're going to bring in the Kindle Scribe to show you it is fully cross-compatible. And of course I mean it's cross-compatible as if there's a Staedtler tablet, but there isn't. So this is Wacom, meaning you can use it on anything. It'll work on Onyx, it'll work on Boyu, it'll work on King Jim. This will work on the Remarkable 2, the Kindle. It will not work on things like the Apple iPad, the Kobo, things like that, because they use their own proprietary communication, like this one off camera, the Rakuten Kobo stylus. This is active capacitive. Same with the DPT Sony pen. It will not work on that, but this works on 90% of devices that utilize stylus pens in the e-reader scope. So something like a Huawei won't, but this one totally will on the Scribe. I would say, you know what, they have an interesting combination, and it is unlike a lot of things I've felt. It's a very long body, it's an extremely lightweight body, and they use a sticky tip that doesn't wear down nearly as fast as the graphite felt tips. If you guys want to grab one of these, hit us up on our store. We've been waiting for this for a long time, honestly. We went to 2 Connected Ink trade shows over the last 2 years, and we saw these guys. We were talking to them, and we got one-on-one time with it on the event location. You can check our YouTube channel out, but it is very nice that we're actually able to get these in studio, play around with them, test them, and show them off to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for stopping by, and for goodereader.com, this is Peter.